your man. Yeah, 'cause if it isn't, she said I have a proposition.
EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Atlanta, Georgia, where Freddie Falcons soars from the rafters inside the beautiful Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Tonight we kick off Week 7 with a great Thursday night matchup here, as it'll be the Minnesota Vikings taking on the Atlanta Falcons. On the visiting sideline, their head coach. His guys in a bit of a hole here, 2-4 through 6 games. On the other side, the head coach of the home team. His guys ready to show out in front of the home fans as they try to send them home happy at the end of this one. Set to begin another week of football, and happy to have you along. We are underway on Thursday night primetime. And they'll get him down inside the 30 to 27. So here come the Falcons now to get the football for the first time. And they'll be led out by their third-year quarterback.
And it felt like in watching the game tape, he got everyone involved last week.
He was a manager.
He really was. That's a great way to put it, because they ran the ball some, they threw it accurately. One touchdown pass, so he didn't, break the bank doing that, but he didn't throw any interceptions. That's the bottom line. That's why a defense loves a quarterback like that. It doesn't put them in bad situations.
The numbers for him from a week ago: 24 carries, 75 yards.
And now he's playing a third.
Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. Well, that is a quick lesson on how difficult this defense is to throw against. An interception on their initial drive of the ballgame.
Now we know why their offensive staff spent the entire week awake trying to prepare for this one, because you can't totally shy away from throwing the football. But at the same time, you're looking at them and going, where are the weaknesses? How are we going to move it? One of the top defenses in the NFL for a reason. We just saw one example right there. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. On play action, now McCarthy. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Burton. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. 13 yards remaining on 2nd down. McCarthy operating from the gun. A throw out wide, going to be incomplete. You talk about this Falcon defense. They were terrific a week ago in the win over the Lions. Have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw. They ended up getting 4 sacks in the game, stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire time, made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield.
And that's what they told us this week, that pressure on the QB is key. The Vikings send out their punter, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And this will do the job nicely, as that'll be out of bounds just inside the 10-yard line. The Falcons offense, led by their running back, headed out for the second possession. And he's run the ball well to this point in the season, right there in the mix for NFL leaders in rushing. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And they've got to be breathing a little bit of a sigh of relief. The first time you throw the football winds up being picked, but fortunately for them, it does not lead to points.
Well, that tells you about team football, doesn't it? Everybody gets together. What's that term they use? Complementary football? Okay, he threw the pick. The defense got together and said, hey, let's shut them down. Let's not turn it into points. They did exactly that. Now he gets a fresh start, a clean slate.
He's still on his feet. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
That's how you shake off the interception you threw on the opening drive, come back and throw another strike and gain nice yardage. And I give credit to two people on this one. The man throwing the ball and the person calling the plays. They're not shutting him down early in this game.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 36. Going back in the backfield, he'll get the carry.
And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25.
Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down. They'll look to throw here. Quick hitter here, it's complete.
2nd and 7 from the 20.
To number 87. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
He'll drop to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Hands it off out again. And he's going to have the Falcons first down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
And here he'll get it down to the 7. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. A great effort there.
His 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Falcons go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points.
Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. It's good, and that gives the Falcons a 7-0 lead.
Makes the score. Falcons.
So that drive consumes 9 plays all told. And in the end, it's capped off by a 7-yard run.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
And now out comes Minnesota.
27-yard line.
And they'll certainly be trying to do better than that first drive where they went 3 and out.
And sometimes the first drive is just simply to settle nerves. You know what it's like at the start of a game with the emotion. Guys a little bit jumpy.
You do.
Oh, you understand the same way. Just like those calling one, right? Making sure we ease into the game, let it come to us.
Well, you went
and now they have that opportunity.
No, you didn't go 3 and out. I went 3 and out on that first drive. I'm trying to do better here. A first carry now. This is Williams. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Brings up 3rd and 8.
McCarthy is set to throw it. He finds his rookie wideout from Tennessee. And a good job on the tackle there as they get him down shy of the first on the 35-yard strike.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game, but it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go up and make the tackle right away.
Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here.
As mentioned, this one of the hottest teams in the NFL, riding that winning streak into this one, but now playing here on Thursday night. Do you think that this helps or hurts their momentum?
Well, ordinarily, I'd say it hurts the momentum because now you get that short week. But when a team's playing as well as they are, it actually allows them to down focus and only worry about themselves and less about their opponent. So when you're playing well, you just worry about the things you're doing well and let the opponent deal with that.
Quick throw here, that's complete. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
They'll look to throw now on first down. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
He's top 5 in the league in terms of receiving yardage because of plays like that. What have you seen from him on film that you like so much?
Well, I'll strip away everything else and get to what we call the moment of truth. When the ball's arriving and there's a defender there, he just comes down with the ball. He competes and takes it away. Great hands, great ability to finish the catch.
Back to throw again. Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. They'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's third down. Looking to throw. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he'll go down to the ground at the 39, and obviously that's well short of the first. That'll give him 8 that time, and it'll be fourth down. So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. This will be from 56 yards out. And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. And that will extend their lead even further.
So after the made field goal, 10-0 here early as the kick's away.
Guys will take over at the 25-yard line. And careless with a football there on the kick return.
And one thing I love about going to practices is trying to get around coaches and hear their catchphrases and what they really emphasize. We haven't been to a single one yet this year where a guy fielding a kick, you don't hear, tuck it away, tuck it away, tuck it away. And this time, they turned it over.
Ball security eluded him. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left.
Second and inches at the 15-yard line.
From the gun, he'll hand this off.
And here he'll get it down to the 7.
55 yards rushing for him now as his fine rookie season continues.
7-yard line.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be second down.
At the 11-yard line.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. This will be caught just inside the 10. Only 3 yards there on the completion. That'll lead to a 3rd and goal.
It's now 3rd and goal.
They'll set up to throw.
To the sideline and incomplete.
This Minnesota D up to the task on the 3rd down pass play.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward, incomplete pass.
He might be being set up here for a busy ball game already. 2 kicks here in the first quarter, and he's knocked both through the posts.
And for now, you know they'll be happy getting those 3 points. But what they really want is to find a way for him to kick extra points instead of field goals.
Oh, a heck of a move.
Man.
And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40.
Now the Minnesota offense set to take over again. They're still in search of an initial first down as they come up here 1st and 10.
Looking to throw McCarthy. Finds his man. There's Jordan Addison. Now a 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 43-yard line.
Here's McCarthy. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6.
To the air with McCarthy.
And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down. The Vikings send out their punter as he'll come on to kick this one away. And he's getting a workout here in this first quarter as he gets it away. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. So here are the Falcons to take over on offense. They're on a 3-game winning streak, and right now looking good in this one as well. Looking to put a drive together. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Oh, he's got him wide open, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. Good yardage after the catch as that play good for 30 and a first.
Running their plays over and over during the week can often get robotic for an offense, but on game day they can often flow smoothly, as that one just did.
And they'll send the tight end in motion left. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. The Falcon passing game looking good on this drive as they get the first down. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
37-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
13-0 is the score after 1 on EA Sports. Back now in Atlanta, second quarter action. The Falcons with the football. Here's a 2nd down and 7 from the 37. As they've got it as we resume action. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. The offense on 3rd down tonight, just 1 for 3 thus far. They're looking at 3rd in the nose of the football. They'll go with a keeper. And he's going to have a Falcons first down. At least it would appear that way. He didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1.
I don't know about you, but I like this call. 3rd and inches, and instead of worrying about getting it back to a running back and maybe there's some penetration from the defensive front, just go ahead and take it, move forward, and pick up the first down.
As we say often, shows confidence in your offensive line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Back to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Back to throw here. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's going to have a Falcons first down. He needed 5. He got it barely, as it will officially go down as a gain of 5 yards. And they'll try to run the option here. 2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's 2nd down.
And that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. In search of 8 yards on 3rd down. They've already converted 2 of these on this drive, 2 for 2. They'll look to throw. Look in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And the Falcons are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Every Everything's going right here in this first half, and they've got a good lead, and part of that can be attributed to their success on third downs. This is another conversion here.
And he will take it in for a Falcon touchdown. A great play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Falcons are able to extend their lead. Now the try here for the extra point. And that one pushes the lead up to an even 20. So that drive, 12 plays in length. And it ends with a 3-yard scoring run. Atlanta's 11 ready to go, and they kick it away. Oh, good return up past the 30.
Minnesota's offense takes over possession.
They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now.
McCarthy off the play fake. And that nearly a turnover, but it's incomplete. Oh, fortunate to retain possession there, and it's second down.
Brings up second and 10.
Throwing is McCarthy.
And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
First down. First and 10 at the 44.
They will play action. Here's McCarthy.
And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes the sack for a loss of 6 to bring up second down.
From the shotgun, McCarthy.
And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete.
Here comes third down and 7.
That's a gain of 9. Brings up third and 7.
Now McCarthy.
And he fires one, but incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's fourth down. The Vikings send out their punter. He's been one of their few bright spots so far. And this will carry out of bounds. Where are they going to spot him now? At about the 18-yard line, it looks like.
The Falcons offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he's had things all his way in this first half. The numbers sensational as he'll look to add to them with another drive here.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line.
67 yards for him on the ground so far tonight as he has been terrific in this first half.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete.
2 yards to go, second down.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2.
Going back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher third down looming.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
They'll set up a throw.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Well, things are definitely going right for them here in the first half. Pick a down, any down, even third down, no problem. They get a connection there and pick up a fresh set of downs, continuing to move the ball.
From the 44-yard line, here's second and 3.
44-yard line. A 7-yard pickup.
They'll look to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down.
And 3 yards to
They're going to look to throw.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 33.
33-yard line.
He'll look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. 2 yards on the carry there, it'll be 2nd down.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held him to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
So they need 2 yards here on 3rd down. Remember, they're already 2 of 2 on 3rd down conversions on this drive. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He'll wind up being stopped for no gain, and it'll lead to a 4th down.
He's out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage.
And his kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So he's been a busy man here in this first half. That's 3 field goals for him now.
And not just 3 field goals, but 3 for 3. So even though the offense has struggled a bit putting it in the end zone, they've still been able to come away with points due to his leg.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Minnesota now ready for their next possession.
And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the 2nd quarter, but you're down.
You don't want to.
No, but well, let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
The Vikings, first down. A gain of 13.
On 1st down, Bryant. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Here's 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup at 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Operating from the gun, McCarthy. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. The gun. They'll look to throw.
And that is incomplete. Boy, did everything but hold on to it. But a nice play defensively, and now it brings up 4th down.
The Vikings send out their punter as he'll come on for his 5th kick of the night. And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback. Atlanta now coming out on the field. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it, forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Right back to him on 1st down. And able to get this one all the way up to about the 46-yard line.
And even 100 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
2nd and 1.
Oh, tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Vikings will have solid field position here as they take over at the 45-yard line. So that potentially an important takeaway here in this 2nd quarter.
Because what it does is give their offense a chance to put a drive together. They've got nothing on the scoreboard so far, so you have to think that they need something before the break. And now they have an opportunity.
And out now come the Vikings.
They'll start following the interception in great field position at the 45.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 45. McCarthy operating from the gun. They'll go for a gain of 7. And it's second down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and
McCarthy, he'll set to throw it. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And he puts it on the carpet, it's out. And the Falcons grab it. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. Always costly to cough up that football. These defenders, they become so adept, though, at jarring it free.
Yeah, it's amazing that there aren't more fumbles caused because now, if you're an offensive player, you go through ball security drills every single day. It's really not out of line to think that you should take the ball to bed with you and just hold on to it. But the bottom line is, no matter how much you try to protect it, these guys are pretty good at finding ways to knock it out.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
2nd and 5. He's going to loft one deep left side here. It's caught at the 10. Well, the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. They'll look to throw here. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. A great effort there. With his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Falcons are able to add on to their first half lead. He was on point throwing the ball right there. He had the big play to get him down close, and then he delivers a touchdown pass on 1st and goal.
And you mentioned the big play that got him down close. I think that big play left him reeling a little bit. They didn't recover from it. And you know, they always talk about having to have a short memory on defense after a big play against you. Looks like their memory was a little too long there.
Extra point splits the uprights. And a rout is on here in this first half. Atlanta's 11 ready to go, and they kick it away.
They'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Vikings going to take over now late in this first half. And with a little under a minute remaining, they may try to put something together here just to try to cut into that deficit.
Throwing to start the drive. McCarthy.
This one swung out to Williams.
The Vikings going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Operating from the gun, McCarthy. That is caught. And he will have a Vikings first down as that'll be a pickup of about 5 as they convert on 3rd and inches. Sticking with a pass, here's McCarthy. And that one to the right side and incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Looking to throw McCarthy.
And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
And now the clock will stop as he's able to get up and spike it here.
Here's 2nd and 10. Here's McCarthy.
And he will find his man on the outside. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
A 54-yard attempt.
And that is is no good. He hit it well from distance, but he couldn't work it back in, and they will remain well behind.
It's hard to be surprised in the miss there with the way this first half has gone. Here they were hoping to get some sort of momentum to carry them into the locker room, but even this doesn't pan out.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. And they'll keep leaning on the running game back to the ground. And he'll get it down here to the 43.
So halftime is upon us on Thursday night primetime, and we go off to Orlando and Scott Hansen for our halftime report.
Our tour around the NFL starts now with a divisional battle in the NFC South. All right, Brandon, thanks much. Starting to feel like fall outside, isn't it? Week 7 on the schedule. Let's get right into it. And this is the Panthers wideout. He had his way with the defense from beginning to end. How about 4 touchdown catches in the game? The Panthers move their mark to 6-1 as they continue to play well here in the season's first half. From there, let's go up to the Motor City. Let's look in on the Lions as they play host to the Seattle Seahawks. And this is Garrett Wilson. Just get his hands on the football and let him do the rest. 56 yards, touchdown. One more to bring you, and it's from the nation's capital. It's the Commanders hosting the Pittsburgh Steelers. And this is Jaden Daniels. He'll find his man. That's touchdown pass number 10 on the year. And time for one more look at the rest of the scores from around the National Football League. Meanwhile, our game has not been all that competitive, a one-sided affair through 2 quarters. As we get you back out to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
The Vikings set to receive the second half kickoff, and they trail it here as we resume play.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Vikings offense set to go to work to begin this third quarter.
And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them.
To the air with McCarthy.
And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
Working out of the gun is McCarthy.
Over the middle, complete. It's Williams. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there. They'll look to throw now on first down. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. First and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up second down. It's now second and 10. Back to throw again. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at third and 10.
To the air again, McCarthy. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And the Vikings are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
They'll try to run it in, going option right. And maybe the wrong read there as he's going to go down immediately. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up second.
Brings up second and goal at the 6-yard line.
Off the bootleg, here's McCarthy. Got his tight end, that's complete. That's Sanchez. 3rd and goal, trying to make that scoreboard at least a little more respectable. Throwing is McCarthy. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. A great play there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Vikings are able to cut into that deficit. Extra point by Ryland, up and good. And that will shave a bit off the lead as it's down to a 23-point game. So after the field goal, Ryland back out as he'll send this one away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here. And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
You can say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 37.
Looking to throw. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 44-yard line.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. A quick throw there, going to be batted away and incomplete. 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he comes back with one complete. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
It's a quarterback sneak. And he's going to run into a brick wall right in the middle of the field, and I don't think he got there. So call that no gain on the sneak, and now they're still a yard short here on 4th. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And that will extend their lead even further. So this one, Charles, it's only the 3rd quarter, but they appear to be well on their way to victory.
I would say so because a 1-score lead you don't even count, but a 2-score lead you know it can evaporate in an instant. 3 scores, feeling good, but you know it's not over yet. But now they've got a 4-score cushion. I think you feel pretty confident in the fact this is going to go your way.
And now out comes Minnesota.
Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've got to be pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, play at the same tempo, and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
They're only able to get 2 here, stopped at the 30. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. The Vikings send out their punter, as he'll come on to kick for a 6th time tonight. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away.
The home team's offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he's been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been totally taken apart, and that is borne out in his numbers. He's been terrific all game long.
They'll start this drive on the ground. of the first times all night. He is going to go nowhere as they bury him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
2nd and 12 at the 18-yard line.
They'll look to throw. Over the middle, it's complete. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6.
Gain of 7 brings up 3rd and 5.
Back to throw. He'll try and do this himself. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
In the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
2nd and 13. Looking middle, and that's complete. Will go down as a gain of 6. 3rd and 7 now. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 25-yard line. A good pickup there of 20 yards. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Now they try the right side here. Oh, fine work there as he gets this thing down to the 11-yard line. Now we're 1st and 10 at the 11.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
And they'll give him, and it's a fumble. And the Vikings pick up the football. But he has been a workhorse for them in this game, and ball security hasn't been an issue until that point.
Yeah, and let's face it, when he's going to carry the ball that many times, he becomes more and more of a target for the defense, knowing that he's going to be the primary guy. They'll just send more and more players towards him, trying to make sure they knock the ball free.
And the Vikings now heading onto the field. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled-out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He'd love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
On play action, McCarthy. This is caught by Addison. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. On play action, now McCarthy. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. This is 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd.
Now McCarthy. Open man, that's Felton. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 27-yard line. Up the middle they go. Brent. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8.
At the 20-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
They'll keep it on the ground. Brent. And the Vikings are going to have a 1st and goal as he's able to take this inside the 10 to the 8.
Vikings, first down. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
McCarthy, he'll set to throw it. Man open left side, it's Williams. He's going to be out of bounds on what's going to wind up being the final play of quarter number 3. 4th quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal. And they'll
succinct. It simply has not been their night.
No, I think that fumble's kind of indicative of how this whole evening's gone, isn't it?
Without a doubt. I mean, they've tried, but nothing has ever really taken throughout the game. That's why they're down so big.
Atlanta now coming out on the field.
And they have to be feeling pretty good. Comfortable fourth quarter lead as they take over following the fumble recovery.
The first carry now. This is Johnson. And he's able to get him a small cushion before being taken down at the 5, a gain of 3.
The tackle made at his own 5-yard line. A 3-yard pickup.
From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And the Vikings pick up the football.
Whenever I see a team turn it over on back-to-back drives, fumbles on their last 2, I know one person's blood pressure who is starting to rise, and that's the head coach.
Absolutely. And when's it going to go down? When they stop fumbling?
When they stop fumbling and after he's assessed the game film, and only if they manage to win the game.
Minnesota's offense takes over possession. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the fourth quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now a handoff up the middle. Grant trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I think this offense, specifically this running game, they're going to have to find a way to turn the page because they haven't found a way to run it effectively thus far, and it's cost them.
2nd and 11. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. He'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7. From the gun on 3rd down. McCarthy. And that went off the mark. A little late with a throw.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. McCarthy going to throw again.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Looking to throw McCarthy.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15. It'll be a loss of 2, maybe 3 on the play. And it'll be a 3rd and about 13.
And not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the 1st.
They'll try to set up the screen. It's complete. And a pretty little juke move there, but not a ton to show for it afterwards as he's brought down.
A gain of 5. It's 4th down.
They'll indeed go. Here's McCarthy.
It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. And he's not able to get away. He is stopped well short of a 1st down. The Vikings unable to convert here on 4th. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Well, their first 4th down attempt earlier was successful. This one backfires for a turnover on downs.
I like their aggressiveness. I like what they're doing. They got it the first time they went for it. Why not a second time? I don't think they'll be daunted from attempting it again. If you're on the defensive side of the ball, though, any 4th down stop is a big momentum play.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to him.
157 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a 1st down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
That's good for 21 yards and a 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
And carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have on front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
On first down, they'll run it on the draw play. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down.
2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6.
They stay on the ground. This time it's Johnson. And he'll take it inside the 40 to the 39-yard line.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 29-yard line. Give them 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Finally, defensively, they have a little clip to show positive for actually stopping him running the football.
It's been a really long night for them, hasn't it? So they got a little bit of a win there, but let's face it, the vision that he's had running the football has carried his feet to the open spaces and to big yardage all night long.
2nd and 15. Throwing middle, and it's complete. They'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for 3rd down.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Back to throw here.
And that incomplete, nearly intercepted. And remember, he had his hands on one earlier, had one pick. Could have been his second, but instead it's 4th down.
And this one is right through. And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and try to add to this lead.
Now the Vikings offense gets set to take over here.
We said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD, but unfortunately the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 28-yard line.
To the air with McCarthy.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 11.
Here's McCarthy. And, that's going to wind up incomplete. Nearly the first pick of the game, but it does bring up 4th down. Going for it, here's McCarthy. And he is caught.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
Vikings first down. A gain of 18 on the play.
They go play action. Here's McCarthy.
Firing quickly, but it's incomplete. After the incomplete pass here now is 2nd and 10.
To the air again, McCarthy.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Falcons grab it. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over. The defense, they were swarming that time and ultimately got to him before he could get rid of the football and knocked it free.
And don't you feel just a little bit of sympathy for him back there, though? So much going on, so much swirling around. He's trying to find someone downfield. He's trying to move around to find an open target. Sometimes you forget the number one thing, take care of the football.
They go play action here on first down. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. From the 39-yard line, here comes second down at 6.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
On play action, they'll throw. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Brought down by multiple defenders, and it's a loss of 12.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
Well, a tough situation to overcome here. 3rd and 17.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
The CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
The Vikings offense now heading out to take over.
Even though they were able to force the punt defensively, still a big hole to climb out of, especially at this late stage of the contest. Throwing is McCarthy.
And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And he's got it. Got his man on the end route. Complete.
Now 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Working out of the gun is McCarthy. And that almost their first INT of the ball game. Had his sights on it, but he couldn't seal the deal.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3.
Sticking with the pass, here's McCarthy. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 23.
First down. A 28-yard.
They'll look to throw again. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete.
Now 2nd and 5.
Back to throw again. Over the middle, it's complete.
And the Vikings are going to be set up with a 1st and goal here as the tackle made at the 9.
Vikings. First down.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. They've got it 1st and goal as they look to punch in a late score.
And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal.
Throwing again, McCarthy.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Now McCarthy.
And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. They wind up with 6 on the hook up there, but it's not enough. 4th and goal.
Completed pass brings up a 4th down situation. Do you play analytics on this one? Well, you know, what do your analytics tell you about going for it here? I wonder what they would say.
They tell me you're down by this margin, 4th quarter. You're going. Here we go on 4th down. They stop him on 4th and goal at the 3. And the Falcons able to muster together a goal line stand. So they tried to go for it for pride, but it really wouldn't have mattered. This one, it was already determined.
No doubt about it. This one was over a while ago.
Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here.
And it would seem as if their 3-game winning streak is about to go to 4, but still a little work to do as they start 1st and 10.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And a nice pickup as this one gets him to the 10-yard line.
Boy, 184 yards rushing for him now to this point.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And quick throw here, that's complete.
And the Falcons, first down. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
On 1st down, they'll run it on the draw play. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. So time runs out. It's a victory for the Atlanta Falcons.
Well, Charles, I mean, when you look at the stat sheet, ultimately one thing sticks out like a sore thumb. One side lost this game because they turned the ball over 4 times, and that was just too much for them to overcome.
And that number might as well be in neon because you're exactly right. It just jumps up from the stat sheet. Your eyes go right to it. And with that many turnovers, they really played themselves out of this game. Too careless with the football too many times. That cost them the victory.
So for the Falcons, the win moves them up to 5-2 now on the year. And now they'll have a few extra days here before they face the Panthers next week. Meanwhile, for the Vikings, they dipped to 2-5 now with the loss. And they'll try and turn things around next week as they have a date at Soldier Field with the Chicago Bears. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.